Yes. Yes.
Alright, finally. 2 mines each, 2 herds. Yep. Looks good, looks good. So this is a Greek mirror match. So we're gonna see a lot of water action. Dock going in down already for blue. So the Greek are quite significantly powerful on water maps as they train fishing boats over time, just like Ottomans train settlers. So it's free and over time. Assuming red will go for a dock soon as well. It's free villages, man. You really need those docks. Alright, so he's herding. Great. He already has a dock out. Another hunt over here. So if blue kind of takes this herd here and this one in, he'll be good for the remainder. But the thing with Greeks are that you don't really need hunts, because your docks will be taken care with your free fishing boats. Alright, we got a dock coming down. Yep, perfect. Right, so we got the first fishing boat out already for blue. Let's check the explorers. So he got a native scout here. He is going for a 90 food treasure. Greeks do not age up from the town center. They age up from buildings. So think about, you know, like the Aztec, Sioux, or Iroquois in big buttons. So instead of having big buttons like that, you know, have certain units or crates come out, they have different age up options from different buildings. So the Greek dock, for example, age 2, I believe, gets 2 fishing boats. So yeah, if he ages up with the dock, he'll have 2 additional fishing boats. And the Greeks can boost their fishing from the docks 3 times instead of the standard 2 times. So you, the 90 wooden coin up, then the 200 wooden coin up, and then the 300 that the Greeks have additionally. They also have the water cards that can further boost their gathering. So yeah, and once the fish are out, so when the fish are depleted in the water, fishing boats for the Greeks can actually build fish traps, and 4 boats can gather food from there at a time. So it's like you create your own whale, per se, for food. Alright, so switch to wood. That means that blue has already pressed age up. The 90 food has helped, as well as the fishing boats gathering food early on. Red has not switched yet, so assuming he has not aged up. Yep, there it is, the switch to wood. Yep, so yeah, both players are aging. Blue will be aging up a little earlier. As you can see, no food gathering at all. Complete switch to coin and wood, since the fishing boats are handling that part. There we go, he aged up from the dock, as we can see. He got 2 additional fishing boats thanks to that age up. Blue is getting a 90 coin treasure here. Red is actually quite close. Let's see if he can snatch this treasure. Oh, will he? No, he didn't. He didn't notice sooner. Might get the explorer here. Let's check each player's deck, and yeah, we can see some fish boosts with the fire ship. So we can expect a fire ship sailor strategy from blue as well as red. Explorer will go down here quite soon. One more hit and that will be quite some experience for red. The ability here, the cartograph ability, is essentially when your explorer does this, it will leave a little mark like that on the map, and it essentially leaves line of sight that just grows like a circle. So it gives some more vision. It's not that great. We got fire ships going in the water. We have a water battle already. We got two sailors here attempting to assist the fight. He's using the fishing boats for some dock pressure. He's having his ships run away. This fire ship will go down, so will that fire ship. Big advantage for blue as he now controls the waters with the fire ships. Right, he should aim for a second dock pretty soon. He's got sailors fighting on land. Blue also winning the land fight here. So the fire ships have the ability to train these sailors. So these units over here, sailors, from the fishing boat. So right now he essentially has 3 additional barracks. Two fishing boats and nothing else. Well, if you think about it, you're aging up from your dock, while your dock's also training fishing boats over time. So it doesn't prevent you from queuing anything, while your talent center can still queue villages, so it's a big bonus. So we got the fishing boats back again. He's having his fire ships heal by the docks. He's going in again. No, the UI does not work in Wars of Liberty because well, you would need to essentially code every single piece of tech for every civ, and that's quite a challenge on its own. So, yeah. So the fireboat's coming in hot from the water. So red has switched to land essentially. As he has realized the 3 fishing boats doing a lot of pressure. But red's coming in here actually. Blue does have a Casern, so he might even be training units. We'll see pretty soon. Alright, so we got 2 Stradiots and some Klepts just coming in from different sides. 2 villagers go down. But otherwise, Greece has a lot of villagers over here. Oh, these villagers will be caught out pretty bad. He's aiming to hit the fire ships down so he can regain water. He still is creating fishing boats over time. Stradiots will see the villagers on wood here. Some Klepts coming out for blue as well. One of the villager goes down. He loses one of his hand cav. Alright, he's going for an additional castle and a hunting lodge. Hunting lodge allows you to upgrade gathering from huntables, as well as being able to train and feed livestock. Klepts will be going down here for blue. But the Stradiot will be going down as well due to the town center shot. Red is still pressuring. We can see a great difference of units on the water. Red's pressure is probably making him forget about the fire ships at the moment. He has trained some sailors. Sailors are great as they deal siege damage. So they're like kind of weak Abyss guns, but they're not too great against. Yeah. One Klep goes down. If he had that additional Clef still alive, that would have been a one-hit wipe. Another Clef goes down. Right, we see some Stradiates down here actually, from red. Some Salmon here. Very strong anti-cav. They have very, very low hand damage, but against cavalry, it's pretty high. Right, so the villagers are going back to the hunts over there. We got more cavalry here. 3 fire ships are over here, actually. The fish on the dock edge has been depleted. Fire ships going in for the fishing boats. Fire ships are immensely powerful against ships. Fishing boats stand no chance. The cav has caught a lot of villages. Oh, that's a big hit. That's already about 4 or 5 villages down. 6, 7. Ooh. Sadly, the autofocus went towards the salmon, so unfortunately for red, he probably missed a possible villager there. Alright, so let's see how red's doing over here. So he has forwarded 1 Casson over there. He has a native scout. Just checking what's going on in the mid area. We have another. Ooh. He might lose some cavalry here. Alright, so he has listed his HP for villages, I believe. Let me check. Yes, he has. That's a good move from Blue to be able to protect his villages a bit longer. Blue not really responding to the raid here. There's something else going on, perhaps. Oh, he is pushing in here. So he's only realized the raid now. That's the problem with the Age of Empires sometimes, because the fight or the attack alarm can be quite hard to realize sometimes if there's fights going on at different locations. So Blue is massing some infantry here. Thank you so much for the follow, Tartagan Musk. Much appreciated, man. Although the thank you will be coming in 2 minutes later. Right. Alright, so red has, well, essentially lost the water at this point, as the 3 fire ships are dominating over his fishing boats, and he has lost his docks. He is moving the native scout in, and do remember in Wars of Liberty, town centers do not reveal stealth units, so if he goes in, nothing prevents the native scout from being able to see everything. So now Blue has pushed forward a Casern and villagers to this mine, so they're pretty safe. You can garrison villages in Caserns, so that's all good. Blue sieging the trade post. Trade post is not upgraded. Some clefts over here to protect the fishing boats, but the fire ships are also fishing. So that's the great part about fire ships. Not only are they so deadly, they can also fish. So both eco and military. Alright, so Stradiate's coming in. And there's a lot of villagers here once again. Alright, here we go. There's 1 weak villager here. I was quite late on the attack for some reason. I guess that was a pathing issue. 1 villager goes down. They've stopped. Okay, they keep running. They will actually be blocked by their own houses here, probably causing another loss. Yep, 1 more villager goes down. Oh, they go into the Casern. Smart move. Catches some more villagers here. Will he go for the kill or will he run? He will run. We have another native scout there. That's not invisible. Idle villagers. Docks are rebuilding here. He will try to retake the water pretty soon. Stradiates are still there. Oh no. He will be losing another villager or two. This Stradiot will go down in the next volley. Yep, that one too. Yeah, those Stradiots are going down, with maybe taking another villager. I'm hearing some fire ship action over here. Blue taking down the docks. If he garrisons that back in, hopefully he can take one fire ship down. He should really have the docks focus the same ship. He is not microing that, however. He is also massing on land. In the meantime, the fire ships have dropped. The H3 fire ships, I believe. Red is now H3. He was focusing on land economy. All the fire ships go down. Blue now has lost his advantage of military power on water. However, he is pushing his units on land. There's going to be a little collision here. Red and blue go unnoticed. Blue notices first. The already lesser red army is going down quite fast at this moment. The fire ships are trying to take down all the fishing boats in the meantime. As he is losing land, he is winning water. A big switch going on here for the two players. As blue was holding water but losing land. Now red is winning on water but losing land. He can train sailors from the shore if he uses them correctly, and sailors will be able to take down these units quite powerfully. As we can see, his sailors are dealing quite some damage to these units as they're attempting to siege. Which is a mistake, I believe, because if you attempt to siege, you're taking 3 damage while letting him mass. He leaves the castle with 48 HP. He will try to siege it down with the remaining units. He's sacrificing those units essentially, but he gets down the castle. Meanwhile, red has another 3 fire ships. Oh no, that's the 3 fire ships he has already. The darks are now training fishing boats for him. Blue still has a lot of fishing boats, but that probably won't be a problem with all the fire ships. He's going for a fish trap here, as you can see. 4 fishing boats can gather infinite food. Alright, red is now pushing from land. Now the tides have turned. Land also seems favorable for red. So both water and land. Some more units pop out. Blue is not really controlling his units. He loses a lot before backing. Red has now surpassed blue in the score. Blue is still H2. Clefts do seem to have been upgraded damage-wise from the caserns. Oh, we got the casern being able to fire from all the way there. But they'll probably get the dock regardless. Big comeback from red, both land and water. Some fire ships have now spawned from the dock over here. 1 fire ship goes down, it's 2 on 2, but the red fire ships are quite weaker in HP, so that's why they're retreating back to the docks, probably to repair and remain safe. The land pressure is still here, another castle being built. Ancient runes trickling experience for red at 3 per second, quite a high amount of XP trickle. So that will be getting red some shipment advantages. Blue has coin crates here that he needs to pick up still. Stradiots are not really being made anymore by red, it seems. I was looking. Oh, we got we got oh, frigate here. HappyMooMoo pushing down on the water pressure, man. No mercy. One trade post over there for blue. I'm still waiting for plays quite possible by just, you know, putting garrison units and then coming out here, or, you know, blue doing the same to red. Lots of fire ships here. Just hiding between all the fish traps and the fishing boats. Oh, but he does notice the fire ships and sends the bombard attack. There's another fire ship coming out here. Looks like it will be 1 fire ship down. Red does not push land, he backs off instead. Another fire ship spawns. Fire ship goes for the frigate. Now it's 4 fire ships on 2 ships. Sad. unfortunately he didn't actually finish that ship off, it's one attack away. Now he's going for the fishing boats. Looks like blue wins water again. Therefore, red is pushing for land with mule artillery. Right, mule artillery has very long range and will be able to take down these castles quite easily. Although the damage isn't too high, they're pretty cheap and thanks to their range, quite cost effective as a result. We got more of these kleps coming in. The skins are different. That's weird. Recruited kleps. Maybe they're upgraded or not. So the ancient ruins for blue will sadly go down, so he does not have the constant XP trickle like red does. Also coin crates that HappyMooMoo has not picked up just yet. Red is pushing quite strong with the 5 mule artillery. He's focusing the military buildings. Soon blue will not be able to produce any units. If this continues, he is still age 2. Ancient ruins. Alright, we got some Stratiots in. Blue is probably looking to pick up the mule artilleries. The mine here has depleted. That will be troublesome as the nearest mine is over here behind Red's army. Ancient ruins. So he's trickling quite some XP for the current time. He is not sieging the ancient ruins, he's going for the town center instead. More mule artillery here to siege the fishing boats. Ooh, he's going for it. No mercy. Okay, we got some Stratiots coming in. 1 mule artillery down. Will he split his Stratiots? No. Got 2 mule artillery down. 1 more probably going down. Yep, 1 more goes down. They only have 100 HP. They're pretty easy to kill. So 3 goes down. Fire ships taking care of the other 4 mule artillery over here. He is down to 2 mule artillery overall. Land units wise, he seems to be cleaning up as the red units are coming in quite scattered. Although red does have the age advantage, although blue has also aged up. He just does not have the upgrades yet. Mule artillery now firing, are pretty good against infantry. And that will be a wipeout for blue's current army. More Stratiots coming in. That will be it for the mule artillery. Pathing issues. Both mule artillery now down. Clefs aren't that great against hand calves, so they'll probably be able to pick up on 1 or 2. Yep. Yes, we got H3 okay, I won't try. They're in, they're not firing just yet, and sadly, due to low numbers, they will be picked off quite fast. I would really recommend blue to do some sailors at the current time being. He has a lot of ancient ruins at the moment, but he is sieging them down. More cast zones coming up in the back. We got 3 total now. More mule artillery coming. Star Fort coming down by red. He will be continuing his pressure until the end over here. He will allow the mule artillery to just finish off the town center at the moment. Fire ships still standing here. At least gather some resources. That would have been ideal. Looks like red has given up on water and just pursuing to end the game from land. More Kleps coming in. Star Fort almost complete, 10,000 HP. The Balkan Star Forts are significantly more powerful than normal forts. And the town center goes down for their ancient ruins. Little mass of Kleps there, but the mule artillery is moving in to clean them up. That's a hit. He's now hitting his population. If this continues, he won't even be able to have space for units. Olive plantation goes down in the back. Olive plantations are very, very strong. He was also not able to pick up the coin crates here. He also did not collect his coin crates. So there's 2,000 coin just lying around for someone to pick up at the moment. Blue's population being slowly taken down. Some peasants coming in to pick up his crates, although his crates are still present in the back. Market going down to prevent eco switches for more units and whatnot. Some villagers over there. Picks up the coin quite easily. Also villagers in the back. They're about to get pushed with no units. Only 5 clefts remaining at the current time being. Mamluks coming in. Oh, this will be quite devastating. Mamluks are now in. Stradiots are present. They'll probably go for mule artillery. Oh, they're picking a fight with Mamluks. That's not good. Mamluks with 1,600 HP. Mule artillery still working on the caserne to prevent military unit spawns. One Mamluk is about to go down. What is that attack range? That was weird. Alright, so I don't think that Mamluk's gonna die anyway. Yeah, that Mamluk is still alive. Now going for the villages. Stradiots picking up mule artillery here. Probably another one. Maybe all. That will probably just be that last mule artillery. I have one hit! No, he does not get the last hit. Mamluk continuing to clear out the villages in the back. Blue still has water control. And the olive plantation is in trouble. Maybe he can get a fire ship. No fire ships. Those fire ships are over there. He can try to get a fire ship over here to garrison his villagers to safety. Looks like he is attempting just that. He will be losing more villagers. He should micro them, the faraway ones, into the rest of the villages. He gets those to safety. He saves about... I sadly cannot see how much he saved. Alright, he got the Mamluk with the fire ships. He's continuing to siege. More Cassans coming down here with 1,000 food. Sorry, wood. Explorer is still safe, so he can indeed make another town center. Right, so his villagers were transported to the center. The fort is there, so he probably has vision of that. Cassans and forts here. Those villages are not very safe. Where are the Mamluks? Alright, so mule artillery hacking down the dock. The Mamluk are over here. Oh no. Alright, we got anti-cav here, so maybe they can switch to hand mode, melee mode, and hold them off. Well, another Mamluk with the remaining infantry. With the rest of the army coming over here. More clefts. Blue still has a higher score. The Moomolukes. Alright, we'll go with that. HappyMooMoo's Moomolukes. Clearing out all the clefts and villages on Blue's field. It seems like this is the last batch of villages Blue has, apart from the fishing boats. The fishing boats are still gaining a lot of income. Explorer fighting a Mamluk here. That will be it for the last remaining casernes. Bunch of villager pops out. Clefts are kind of blocking the villager pathing, preventing an easier garrison. That Mamluk is still alive, so is the Mamluk over here, getting the Explorer down. That will be a big hit for Blue, and he won't be able to make another town center despite having the 1,000 wood crate. That is GG. That was an insane game, losing water and land back and forth. Let's check the stats. Red was actually H4. So blue, having water for a longer time, clearly had the economy advantage. But when it comes to land, red had more presence, especially with the mule artillery and the Mamluks coming in later on. If we go to here, look at villager count, we can see that red aged up to 3 at about 14 minutes in, whereas blue aged up at around 22 minutes. So having that 7-minute gap really allowed red to get the remaining units in. So some steady villager kills, both from blue and red. Villagers going down. Well, this is also the water fight, since I believe fishing boats do count as villagers. And we can see a steady drop. And we can see he resigned 37 villages or something, although he clearly does not have land villages of that number, but it's the fishing boats instead.